Hello, my name is Karen Reyes, and today I'll be talking about how to properly dispose trash in a way that you can help impact this environment and your community as well. Every life matters. As years go by, our life expectancy seems to go down because of the global climate that's going on right now, as in 2020. Not only is our life in danger, but also animals' life is in danger. And they're being heavily impacted by a simple mistake that all of us do. A simple mistake that together we can fix as one. And you may wonder, what is this simple mistake that is affecting not only us, but also animals that live around us? Well, this simple mistake is that we're not properly disposing of waste materials. Most of us live in the city of Houston, if not, we live around it. Um, the city of Houston has been ranked to be one of the most highest polluted cities in Texas as in right now. There's been multiple reasons why it's polluted, but one of them is improper waste materials because of all the harmful chemicals. In my high school, there's this club called the Air Pollution Club. And basically, teens come together and discuss what's going on and the ways that we can impact our community and how to fix it. Not only is that something I'm part of, but I've done some research within the time and how improper waste disposal affects us and the animals. So I'll be talking about that. My purpose today with this speech is to persuade you to be more aware of your actions and how you improperly dispose of waste. I'll also be talking about how if you properly dispose them, sorry, my camera, 20%. Anyways, how if you properly dispose them, it can bring positive changes to the quality of air and then cleanness around you. This afternoon, I'll be sharing how improper waste materials affect sea creatures and how you can fix it. Along with that, I'll be sharing how the air quality can be changed by properly disposing waste. Furthermore, I'll be discussing the damages that it has created to the marine life and the alternatives that may be taken in order to fix this. What seems so little and unimportant to us can affect the sea life, leading to extinction. One of the animals I'll be mainly talking about is sea turtles. Sea turtles are getting harmed physically and end up dying due to plastic going in the sea. In an article written by National Geography, it states that 8 million pounds of plastic is going to the sea every single year. This is quite a lot of plastic, and as years go by, this seems to increase more and more, leading to more extinction of the sea turtles. Though someday this plastic may actually decompose, according to the Balance MD, plastic takes up to 450 years to decompose. So that's quite a lot of years compared to other waste materials that decompose as well. Sea turtles are becoming extinct because of the plastic straws getting stuck in their nasal passageway. A total of over around 2,000 turtles end up dying because of this. And as I said, with the plastic accumulating, turtles also end up dying even more every single year. So this is just a rough estimate. There's around 34,000 of the sea turtles, which, to be more specific, it's leatherback sea turtles, which is the ones we commonly see. There's only about 34,000 of them left, which is quite not a lot because this estimate comes from all around the world. Plastic materials are getting stuck up their nasal passageway, and it ends up harming their respiratory system. By these straws being injected, they slowly suffocate, which is such a painful death for them. Despite that turtles are becoming extinct, there are ways that you can temporarily stop this, and actually maybe temporarily stop this. By replacing plastic straws and using metal straws, you can save the turtles as well as save a lot more money with plastic straws. Another thing you can do is volunteer to clean up the beach. You can do it with a group of people or just individually do it by yourself. It's always such a fun thing to do. But because of this virus going on right now, there's other ways that you can do it all the way from home. There's many organizations that accept donations, like the Ocean Cleanup, and you donate money in order for them to advance their technology in order to clean the surface and even deeper in the ocean for sea turtles to be saved and other animals. By actively doing this or just donating, you can save so many lives in the ocean. Now that you know how improper waste disposal with just plastic can affect the sea life, it can also affect us in the long run. Not disposing materials the correct way can lead to our oxygen levels becoming filthy and leaving more carbon dioxide in the air, including bad chemicals in the air as well. A lot of waste that is put into the landfills ends up being burnt. And due to the individuals not being self-conscious of what they throw away, the dangers that are attached to it is a lot of harmful chemicals, that are put in the air. According to Anisha.com, landfills have impacted the global climate right now. Basically, it's getting a lot more hotter, which ends up burning a lot of our forests and creating a lot of fires all around California and even Arizona. It's actually becoming a lot more hotter, and there's been reports of forest fires as well, and it kills a lot of animals, and it ends up putting a lot of carbon dioxide in the air. So global climate is a big impact of this waste disposal that we have not been practicing throughout the time. A large amount of greenhouse gas will end up going in the air, and because of that, there's more carbon dioxide and a lot of methane in the air. Methane will basically be a lot of fossil fuels, and by having a lot of fossil fuels, it creates a lot of pollution, which is the pollution that's also in Houston. And by that pollution, we end up intaking it, and it can go into our lungs, of course, and it creates a lot of respiratory illnesses like asthma, including other people that end up dying because of this, because how severe it can be to them. The ways that we can actually diminish this is by recycling the proper materials, which is cardboard, plastic, bottles, paper, etc. that can be recycled. Today, I have talked about how a small, simple mistake in our planet can affect us in the long run if it's not fixed right now. Many individuals have been impacted by this. As little as it seems, many have died, many animals have died. The population has actually gone down because of this. There are many resources in how you can help, from being an active member in your community to simply just donating and recycling. As I give examples, we demonstrated how small changes can create a healthy life for everyone. In addition, the more that this is practiced, the more animals and humans live a more healthy life. Before doing an action, think about how it's affecting your community and how it's affecting others. So that plastic wrapper that's just sitting there, you can always grab it and put it in the trash. Even if it's not yours, it can create such a huge impact around you. We all deserve to live a long, healthy life. Thank you for listening to my speech.